Okay, well, my name's Maria,
I'm Amy.
and we made a distributed narrative, which was a story that we distributed across 4 social media accounts and 1 YouTube video. So it's very convoluted and complicated. As such, it does involve a disastrous plot hole, because they start out going to a restaurant, and they get to the restaurant, and then they're mysteriously teleported to this icy corridor. And there really is no explanation for it, because plot holes. There's a character with no last name because the father does not have a last name. He just goes by G. He doesn't really have any ties to his past, you know? He's all mysterious. It involves at least a quarry because the daughter Starfy is looking for this dragon, and she knows that something's going to happen on this day, but she doesn't really know where to find the dragon or what the dragon is plotting, so she's kind of on edge almost, trying to figure out what's going to happen. It involves a sneak attack because the mother tackles the father trying to save him from running into a wall, but instead just bangs his wall on the floor, bangs his head on the floor instead. So that kind of sucked. She also tackles her son and breaks her phone. That's not very fun. There is emotional disconnect because Starfy has always felt very emotionally disconnected from her family ever since the fated day 10 years ago when she got a vision from this dragon. The dragon told her a little secret, and her family would never believe her with that secret, and they just started creating this distance between Starfy and her family, so her family would never really take anything she said seriously, and Starfy kind of felt alone by that. And in fact, building on that, that's what caused Starfy's low self-esteem, because she didn't really feel like she was worth anything. Her family just kind of ignored her. You know, they got fancy smartphones. She got an old Dell laptop. It was the struggle. Involves a scientific principle because in this icy corridor that they mysteriously end up in, there is no friction, so they just keep moving no matter what. No matter if they hit walls or anything, inertia just keeps them moving at a constant speed the entire time. And it's very frustrating for them because they don't know where they're going and they can't really get faster, so they're just kind of well, I'm bored. Okay, so it also involves facial hair and selfies because the mother posts a rock selfie on her Twitter, which involves her holding up this little rock with a mustache on it in front of her face and simultaneously taking a picture. So, facial hair because mustache and rock, and selfie because rock selfie. It regards an inconvenient ability. It is regarding an inconvenient ability because Starfy knows about this dragon. She knows that this day has been foretold for 10 years and something's going to happen. But whenever she tries and tells her family that, her family can't hear her. It's this weird barrier that happens because they're in the ice corridor thing. So they just hear her words as noise. It also involves a family saga because it involves 4 family members: husband and wife, daughter, son, and there's a lot of drama involved because there is that emotional disconnect between Starfy and the rest of her family. And it includes stream of consciousness because the brother, when he posts on his Tumblr, he basically posts stream of consciousness and he doesn't filter himself or anything. It gets intense. So yeah, that's my deal with Amy. Yeah, she's a good artist.
Thank you.
Very good artist.